So hello everyone, my name is Casey here and welcome back to my channel. So I just literally filmed my back to school haul video. If you didn't see it yet, the link would be down below, of course. I've got the cutest notebooks ever, so better check it out. So since it's back to school season and I just did my back to school haul, I had this bad experience from back to school that I have had before, and especially it's my back to school shopping. It happened during the back to school shopping season. So right after I filmed my back to school haul video, I definitely remembered what happened before, but don't worry, it was actually like 5 years ago or even way back, or even like more years than that. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it was like around, it's either I'm like a freshman in high school. Yeah, definitely that was around that time that this happened. So this video is like a story time of like my bad experience about that, so better stay tuned. So of course, like I mentioned in the past video, I really love back to school shopping and haul because I'm such like a nerd or a geek when it comes to like art supplies, notebooks, typically like anything school related. So I was really excited for that. So way back in my country, way back when I was still in the Philippines, we don't trust credit cards too much, so normally we would really like withdraw the cash itself so that we can just use the cash that we have withdrawn so that we wouldn't touch like any money that we had in the bank, making sure that we will spend exactly the money or the budget that we have. So I remember my mom sent money for me to like do my school supplies shopping. So I grew up with my late grandmother, so my late grandmother would always take care of me. So I would always withdraw the cash for her and give all the money to her so that she would like manage and budget and everything. So we went to the mall. We went to the store which is called the National Bookstore. So everybody would go there if it's like back to school season or any like art or school supplies or any office school supplies needed, they will definitely go in there. So me, every time I go like back to school shopping, I go crazy. I always roam around making sure I got the best stuff, I got the cutest things, so that it makes me more motivated when I study or when I go to school. So I really do take some time. It would take me like hours just like to compare the notebooks, how much is this, how much is that, because we really need to be in a budget that we have. So with all those things going on around of my mind, just trying to like make sure this will still go in the budget, this is exactly what I need, this looks cute, I might still need it. I always like put what I need and what I want, so that's why it would take me for hours for me to decide if I really have to get this or not. So at that time, my late grandmother would like to surprise me on something with like black school shoes, because we used to wear uniforms in our school and my black shoes is like all worn out at that time, and I was like, I don't mind if I use it another year or something. And then I thought she was okay with it. So what she told me, okay, stay there at the National Bookstore, get all the things that you want while I'm gonna go grab some bread or like some small groceries that were lacking at the house. And I was like, are you sure you don't want me to come? She told me she would be fine. I was like, okay, sure, just call me or something. If there's any emergency, just call me right away. I would jump right out of there. So the moment I finished like deciding all what I need and stuff for back to school, I was actually waiting for her before I like go into like the line for like paying it for the cashier. And then I had this feeling like, why is she taking too long? It's normally me that's taking too long. Normally she would always pick me up even before like I finished deciding some things. and there's like, I felt something bad, but I was really unsure. Maybe as it was just my anxiety or overthinking too much again. So I just waited and waited and waited there for her until I saw all these people come and go to the store, and I'm still there. And some people are looking at me like I'm like a lost girl, but I was just definitely waiting for her. And then there's this security guard that came to me. Now I know I was not supposed to talk to any strangers, but when it comes to like security personnel, if they're like definitely from the mall that you recognize, you can definitely talk to them. But me being like hard-headed when I was young, I was like, who are you? Why do I have to talk to you? I know you're wearing that stuff, but do you know me? Do you know what's going on? But since I have this bad feeling already, when he came to me, I was like, is there something wrong? Are you sure it's me that you need, or there's like other kids here too? It's like, no, your grandma really described me who you are, what you're wearing. And I was like, okay, you know my grandma? And he said, yes, better come with me because she really needs you. And I was like, oh no, I had so much things going on in my mind. Of course, me being excited about all the school supplies, being nerd and geek about it, being excited for school. And I just have to like leave all of those like school supplies right there, especially all the things that I really want, and some of those things are what I need as well. And so I have to leave all of them, but of course I couldn't pick like material things over to my late grandmother. So the security guard escorted me to her, and she was actually sitting at McDonald's. And I was like, oh, she's fine, what's wrong? Then I noticed she didn't have any groceries with her and stuff. And then when I came to her, she was actually crying, which broke my heart. And I was like, what's wrong? And then she couldn't even tell me. And then when she calmed down, because I was so scared if her blood pressure would go up and stuff, and some of the security personnel there are so concerned of her too. And then when she calmed down, I talked to her, is there something wrong? It breaks my heart to see her cry, because of course I grew up with her, I know her. She wouldn't just cry that easily unless it's like sudden or very, very big. So she told me what's wrong. And there's this one person, a thief, that took her money. It was actually on a pickpocket style. She would usually wear shoulder bags, and sometimes she wouldn't know that it's like the bag is actually going into her bag. So she told me that's what happened. When she told me she wanted to surprise me with a new school shoes, and then she was really picking what's really good for me, the size, and that would really be comfortable, because that's what she always like picks the best for me. And then she noticed that there's one lady always following her, and she didn't mind because of course the lady was also picking some shoes and picking some other stuff that she's also picking at the department store. And then she wouldn't like give the accusations because she's not really certain, but she just noticed someone following her. And then when she was going to the cashier and then she was about to make a payment, she noticed that all of our money is gone. It was all for our groceries, our school supplies, and some other expenses that we need. So when I saw her, she was crying. She was really, really pale, and I know she really, really felt bad because it's also hard-earned money, and then we had to like budget it and buy for the stuff that we need. But since it's all gone, what are we gonna do now? So then she was like apologizing to me. She didn't want to lose the money. And then it's so heartbreaking at that moment. I was like so heartbreaking at that moment. When I was young, I was sort of a materialistic type of girl, because not all the time I get what I need. So that every time back to school, like I always take advantage of that, and that was the time that we lost the money to. And I couldn't buy the school supplies anymore. And then she was really apologizing. I'm sorry, I just want to surprise you with your new school shoes, but then this happened. And I was like, you know what? Don't feel bad. You didn't know, you didn't mean it. I know that I also need the school supplies, and I'll be back in school for a few days now. We'll find a way. And then she was just crying again. I told her to calm down. I was like, you know what? What's more important is you didn't get hurt. I didn't get lost. You know what? We'll figure this out. We'll find a way home or something. Just don't mind my school supplies. Don't mind or don't think about the things that I need right now. It's just what's more important. We still have each other. Nothing bad more. It could have been worse, you know? Like someone got hurt or something. But then, of course, she was really sad. And then in the end of the day, you know what? We were just there sitting at McDonald's. We couldn't even buy anything because we lost all the money, because she would usually like curl it all up into like her small purse and all the money in her small purse and just put it there. But you know what? Thank God that she had some spare money on her pocket, which we used like the money to get home. And then once we got home, she asked me, oh, so what are we going to do now? You don't have your school supplies, this and that, and going back to school in a few days. And you know what I did? I was like, don't worry, we'll find a way, I'll find a way. Few days before school, I was like cleaning up my room. I was cleaning up my room, cleaning up all the stuff that I got from the past year. And I noticed that some of my notebooks are not all used, like not even like halfway through the notebook. So what I just did, I just like tore the pages that I already used and then just cut the edges and filed them into folders just in case I need those notes. And there you go, I still had a notebook. And then I figured out like I have a lot of stuff at home that I didn't notice because I was just so excited to buy new things and thinking about new things. I'm gonna use it a lot, but in reality, when the school year ends, it's just a total waste. So I also realized at that time, like the next year when we went to back to school shopping again, we always like secured our money, and we also learned this technique where you should like spread like the money, put some in your pocket, put some in your purse, put some in your wallet, so that just in case you lost something, you still have some spare. So we also learned that. And also like all the school supplies that I had at home, before I go back to school shopping again, I would like go through one of them, which one is working, which one is reusable, recyclable, and in that way I didn't have to waste another school supply stuff. So I know it was a bad experience, like you're so excited, you really want to get these school supplies. So even if we lost money at that time, which was supposed to be for my school supplies haul, and I'm excited because I'm entering high school at that time and I passed exams for like special science classes. So that's why she would really love to pour like effort on like giving me new shoes and new school supplies because I'm going to high school. So even if there's like an unfortunate event that happened at that time, we learned a lot of things. And you know what, when we called our mom and told her what happened, she totally understand. Like at first she was also upset that, oh, why did this happen? But then in the end she told me, you know what's important is we still have each other. Like I know money is like a necessity, and like all material things, there's also like needs and necessities that we have, but what's more important is like the bond that you have with each other, like the understanding of each family member. So I'm really, really grateful for that. So all of you guys right there who's going to back to school shopping next time, make sure that you always like keep an eye. Make sure that you always keep an eye on your belongings, especially your bag, your purse. Especially right now, it's all on like debit and credit cards. You know, some people can just like get like small info on you and then they use it against you or spend whatever they want. So I want you guys, when you go to back to school shopping or haul, make sure to keep an eye on your belongings, as well as like before you go back to school shopping, please review all the stuff that you already have at home. In that way you'll also save money, of course. So if there are stuff that is reusable, recyclable, keep them using. It's also a way to save Mother Earth, right? Some people are also going like paperless. They only use like laptops and iPads, but it depends on your school, of course. But what I mean is, if you love school supplies, haul and shopping, make sure that you're going to get the things that you need. That way you can save money and you can use that money on other stuff that you would also need at home. So this might probably be a very long video right now. I'm so sorry about that, but I just want to share my experience. This is back to school season anyways, and every time it happens, it reminds me of that certain event, and reminded me of the unfortunate event, but also reminded me on how we did overcome it and what we learned during that. And I'm sorry again if it's such a long video. I just love sharing things, especially with my own experiences. It must be TMI sometimes, but I don't mind. I just want to be transparent at this story time points. But thank you so much guys for watching, and if you had unfortunate or embarrassing events when you had your back to school haul or shopping too, let me know by leaving a comment down below. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless you. Mwah.